There are people like, I mean, Conan, who started at SNL and obviously has a writerly mentality, and Tina and Robert Smigel, who worked at our show for a long time and still does stuff occasionally. And there are also just people that you know from the cast that have a writerly bent, like Norm Macdonald, I know growing up, you know, he just seemed like he had a writer's mentality, and he came from that place.
Jim Downey, who's been at the show since the very beginning, definitely is like a writerly ideal that a lot of us aspire to.
So Jim Downey is on the writing team now and has been there from the beginning?
Since the second season.
Second season.
Yeah.
He left for a little while. He was the head writer of Letterman for a little while. He left and came back at some point.
He started in the second season, and I think he's the reason it's never been as good as the first season.
That's why they started
That's
saying
why it
that.
started to slip. Yeah. And then for me, like, I'm Monty Python as a kid, like, was just like, I mean, knowing those guys were all writing that stuff, like, that was a really inspirational.
I always feel like a lot of things I write with actors, it's like in the back of my mind, it's sort of for John Lovitz. Like John Lovitz is like to me like probably like that's the funniest person ever. And I saw him when I was 5, and I was like, that's